Sagittarius, this is Joe. Those of you that know me, you know who I am, but if you haven't seen me before, my name is Joe, and I'm going to do your spirit guide message for the mid-January through the end of January 2021 and moving into the energy of February, okay? So my disclaimer, first and foremost, this cannot be for everybody. This is not for the entire collective of Sagittarius, because that's impossible. So if this isn't for you, if it doesn't resonate with you, there's always another message at another time that might be better suited for you. Okay, so we're gonna pull a spirit guide Celtic blessing card, okay? And we're going to pull an angel card. These angel cards here are from Melanie Beckler. She has a channel here on YouTube. This is one of her decks. This is the Ascension angel cards, and I love these cards, so check her channel out. Her name's Melanie Beckler. So we're going to pull one of these, and then we're going to pull some tarot cards, and we're going to see what your spirit guides want you to know. This is really interesting. I'm kind of getting some kind of interesting things already, and we'll see if we can channel any messages or if we can get any spirit messages for you, Sagittarius. Now, as I've been saying, this is obviously been a difficult year for so many, and I feel that there is a lot of changes for the collective moving forward. I think there are some big shifts, but I still think there's some birth pains that the collective has to go through, and I think that's okay. I know a lot of you don't want to hear that, but there's still some birth pains for some people, because we're all going through a big transition in the collective. Coming in February, I believe, and I'm not an astrologer, so I'm not claiming to know astrology at all like an astrologer, all right? But we do have in February, I believe, I'll have to check again, but I think 7 planets in Aquarius, and it hasn't that hasn't happened since, like, I don't know if it was the Renaissance era or the Dark Ages, Middle Ages, or some era of life where there was a lot of darkness, and then things changed, and there was like a revival of a dark time. There was a revival coming out of that darkness. So I kind of feel like that is like what we are going to be seeing. So we got to keep it positive. We got to believe in the good, Sagittarius, that is around the corner for all of us, because we have all been through some big things this past year. Yeah, big things. Sagittarius, you've been through some big things. And remember, if this message isn't for you, please don't take it with you, okay? But yeah, you've got the Five of Pentacles here. You definitely have this sense of loss. Bottom of the deck, what is the theme here? Queen of Wands is the theme. Wow, okay. Being empowered, being a go-getter, Sagittarius, being an action taker, being a plan executor. So Sagittarius, I see that like there's like a period of confusion, a period of unknown in your life. In a period of loss, all right? Now, many people have had tremendous losses this past year, whether it's loved ones, whether it's jobs, income, whether it's friendships, whether it's, it could be anything, right? But a majority of people have suffered some great losses in the past here, recent past. So I do feel this is applicable to you because of this Five of Pentacles. But before we get into the tarot, I want to talk about the angel message and the spirit guide message, okay? And I think that's the most important to set the tone. But I want to say that Queen of Wands, that's like being, this is like a very empowering message coming through because of that Queen of Wands. But let's look at this is a Celtic blessing, spirit guide blessing, all right? This is a blessing to find the truth. So definitely been unable to make a move, make some changes, or move forward, or get closure, because there's something that you're trying to get to the bottom of, or have been. There's been some truth that's been recently discovered, but maybe you don't know the whole thing, or maybe you are kind of in denial about something that you found out about, or maybe there's something that you've discovered about yourself, and you want to be sure that this is your true self, something about yourself, something about your soul, something about your desires. There's some kind of truth and a search for truth that is going to be the center of things for you in January. But you have two cards here that I want to talk about. First is this unfinished symphony. This unfinished symphony is, there are so many movements in a symphony, right? And I believe a symphony, because I studied piano for many years, but it's been a number of years since I played. But a symphony has a movement called, in it, traditionally called a sonata, right? And so the sonata is like that somber part. It's that part of the symphony that is kind of the melodramatic. It's not the triumphant piece of the symphony, and so you have yet to write the triumphant part. That's a hard word to say. The part of triumph in your symphony in life just yet. And so Spirit is saying right now that your symphony is not finished. You are coming out of that period of time where things were very melodramatic, okay? And in that is this unfinished symphony card, and reminding you that it's not over. The most beautiful, exciting part, Sagittarius, is yet to come. The climactic part in a transition, a period of your life, is not over yet. And so the most exciting part is yet to come. And I love that, because the Queen of Wands is here. And to me, this is all about getting to that part of triumph in your life where the symphony really ramps up and the music is exciting, it's charging, it's captivating, and it's very loud and attention grabbing. All right, I know I'm being dramatic, but I just get these messages and they come out. And so finally here you have take your next step. This is from the Legion of Light. Okay, this is from the light workers in the beyond, those who have been have gone on to be that spiritual light on the other side, in the ether. Okay, that Legion of Light is all about that tie to that spiritual light in your life. And this is saying here to me right now, in this reading, that you are stepping into a period of awakening. You're stepping into a period of enlightenment where you're going to be able to start to make decisions on a very spiritual level. All right, Sagittarius. So you're going to be able to do things for the highest good, and I think things for your highest good, most importantly, right? But you have this Five of Pentacles here. This to me talks about that time of loss. Excuse me, I'm still suffering with the outfall of being sick back in December, but anyway, this Five of Pentacles is all about that loss that you suffered, and it's all about the turmoil and the upheaval, and you're still feeling the effects of that. Okay, and I do feel like you've had some things that were very dramatic and some big changes in your life, and so you are unsure about some things. Some of you, the Two of Pentacles is here, so you have the Five of Pentacles. You're holding on to the upset of the past, and so you're not necessarily in that phase of your life anymore. Some of you might still be experiencing some of that, but it's like there's a remnant there for you, Sagittarius, and it's still very raw and painful. And so yeah, the Two of Pentacles is here showing up, and so there are some decisions you got to make moving forward mid-January. There are some things that you have to put down. There are some things that perhaps you have taken on too much, or there's some things that are not for your greatest good, some things that are not for your greatest benefit. And so it's almost as if I see like there is a choice here, and Spirit is saying that you don't always have to be doing more than you should. I feel that there's like a message here about your plate doesn't always have to be overloaded, and so I feel that there is a need to lighten the load for you in mid-January. And so some of this is about cutting out some things or committing more to one thing than to committing to several things. But I think that you are have been like a little hesitant to make a move going forward. And so you know, the angel card here is saying that it's time for you to take a step, because no matter which step you take, no matter which change in direction you're going, whether you're staying on the same path or you're going in a different direction, the point is to not stand still, because you're being guided by that light. Okay, and so it's time to get out of the stuck energy of the past, and it's time to quit taking on so many things and overburdening yourself, and it's time to set yourself free. Here, the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups here, you know, they're, for some of you, and you'll have to apply this for your situation how you will, and maybe this part of the reading isn't for everybody, so keep that in mind. But this Two of Cups here, to me, I do feel like there is like a loss in love that is going to be, this is a love loss in the past, so it's an ending to a relationship in the past, or there is a point in time which there has been a loss of communication from somebody from the past. That's just what I'm getting here. And this Two of Cups is all about being reunited with somebody. So I do feel like some of you have had to let a soulmate go in the past, and I do feel like there is this energy coming in for some of you that there is a soulmate coming back into your life, because it's the right time this time around, not because it just wasn't right timing before. That's the message I get. I get also here this Two Cups. Some of you are like falling in love with your soul. You're getting to know all the different sides of yourself, your shadow side, okay, your public side. And so I do feel like that this is, for some of you, it's about loving yourself again. And I do feel that way because this Four of Pentacles is here, and this applies to however this message comes through for you. This Four of Pentacles, because in this Four of Pentacles, that is, to me, represents her heart. It's something very valuable that she treasures, and so I feel like there's a part of her that she is not willing to give away just yet, or there's a hesitation. But there is this like letting go of some energy that has been keeping you stuck, and you get to start to discover the truth about a situation, maybe the truth about somebody, or a truth about yourself that becomes something that you turn into, which becomes very empowering. Okay, you're getting out of the weight of the loss from the past holding you back and holding you down, and you get to take your next step, and you get to write the last movement of your symphony, and you get to make some very exciting, loud and beautiful music that is something that you've been held back from doing for a long time. So you've been in that somber period for a while now, right? And you're finally being set free, but it's up to you to set yourself free. It's up to you to take that step. It's up to you to lean on your angels and your guides, and to ask for help, because that help is here and it's waiting. It can't interfere if you don't say, hey, give me the assistance with this part of my life, give me clarity, help me take the first step, help me to be brave, help me to be bold, or help me to let go of this situation, help me to see the truth. So there is something here about discovering a truth, whether it's about someone, something, or yourself. All right, I know I rambled a lot in this reading, but I'm getting a lot of fragmented messages. But the Queen of Wands here, to me, is almost one of the most important cards, because this is about being able to be powerful again. This is about being an action taker, a step taker, a move maker, somebody who is commanding authority in their own life, Sagittarius. So I see this as a very powerful energy shift for you in mid-January, beginning to manifest. All right, so that's my rambling message for you. That's your spirit guide message. I appreciate each and every one of you. If this was for you, you'll know it. And if it was, let me know. Leave a thumbs up, leave a comment. If you're not a subscriber, subscribe. If you want to get more messages from me down the road, I appreciate each and every one of you. And again, a special thanks to my little kiddo for letting me steal his cool moon nightlight. All right, so I have to tell on myself, you know. But anyway, so I'm gonna buy myself one of these. I like it, but there's a different one that I want. So anyway, I'm rambling again. I'll talk to you again soon, and don't be a stranger.